Welcome back, Deep Divers. Today we're diving into something huge, something you hear about everywhere. The vegan diet. It gets a lot of praise, right? For health, for the planet. But is it really the nutritional silver bullet some people think?
Right.
Our mission today, cut through that noise, look at the science from the sources you gave us, and pull out the essential truths. Some surprising ones, maybe.
It really is a complex area. You know, the fascinating thing, the full potential, it really hinges entirely on how well it's planned, how it's executed. So yeah, we'll explore the powerful plus sides, but also those critical risks, the ones people sometimes overlook. It's not just about cutting things out. It's very much about what you deliberately put in.
Okay, let's start positive. The wins. If someone's thinking about this or doing it, what really stands out when a vegan diet is done right?
Well, cardiovascular health is a massive one,
Mm-hmm.
a really big plus. We see things like lower blood pressure, definitely improved cholesterol numbers.
Okay.
And some studies even suggest, maybe up to a 25% reduced risk of cardiovascular disease,
Yeah.
which is significant.
Wow, okay. But you said when done right. So there's a catch.
Exactly. A crucial one. These benefits, they're strongly linked to what we'd call healthy plant-based diets. Think whole foods.
Right. Fruits, vegetables, legumes.
Yes, unprocessed stuff. Not just any diet that happens to be vegan.
Hmm.
Especially not the vegan junk food trap.
Ah, the vegan junk food. Can you give us an example? What does that look like and why does it mess things up?
Sure. Think about those super processed meat substitutes, some of the vegan cheeses, or even loads of vegan cookies, ice creams. They can be packed with sugar, unhealthy fats, refined oils, lots of additives.
So technically vegan, but not really hitting those health goals?
Precisely. If that's the core of your diet, you're missing the nutrient density, the fiber, all the good stuff from whole plants. Beyond heart health, another big area is gut microbiome health. A diverse, whole food vegan diet really boosts it.
How does that work?
Well, all that fiber from plants feeds the good bacteria in your gut. They thrive, and these bacteria produce things called short-chain fatty acids. Sounds technical, but they're vital.
Okay.
They fuel your gut lining, impact your immune system, metabolism, even your mood. It's all connected.
Interesting. And what about weight management? People often mention that.
Yeah, whole plant foods tend to be lower in calorie density, but high in fiber and water, so they help you feel full. Satiety, this can really help break that cycle, the pull of addictive sugar, salt, and fat found in more processed foods.
Okay, those are some really compelling benefits, but there's always a but. Let's talk about the flip side. What are the key nutritional traps? The pitfalls if someone isn't super careful with planning.
Right. The absolute most critical one is vitamin B12, no question. It's only found naturally in animal foods, period.
And deficiency is serious.
Extremely. It can lead to severe and, listen to this, irreversible neurological damage. So supplementation isn't optional for vegans. It's essential, non-negotiable.
Irreversible neurological damage. Wow, okay, that's a huge warning. What else?
Other common concerns. Vitamin D is a big one for bones, mood, calcium, obviously for bones too. Then there's iron, you need it for energy, avoid fatigue. Zinc, iodine, important for immunity, thyroid function.
So, quite a list.
It is. And another tricky one, the long-chain omega-3s, EPA and DHA.
The ones you get from fish oil, usually.
Exactly. Crucial for brain, heart health. Now, plants have omega-3s like flax seeds, chia seeds,
Right.
but the body is really, really inefficient at converting that plant form into the EPA and DHA it needs.
So just eating flax isn't enough?
For most people, no. The conversion rate is just too low. That's why algae oil supplements are so important for vegans to get adequate EPA and DHA.
Okay, this really underscores the planning aspect. You can't just drop animal products and assume you're covered. And you mentioned the unhealthy vegan diet earlier, this vegan halo idea.
Yes, the vegan halo effect. It's this tendency people have to just assume if a label says vegan, it must be healthy.
Right, like it gets a free pass.
Exactly. But those ultra-processed vegan foods we talked about, loaded with sugar, bad fats, additives, they can completely negate any health benefits. In fact, they might even increase your risk for things like heart disease, maybe some cancers, just like regular junk food.
So it's not inherently healthy just because it's vegan.
Not at all. And this is especially critical for certain groups, kids, pregnant women, the elderly. They have much higher nutritional needs, very specific ones. An unplanned or junk food vegan diet can be particularly risky for them.
Okay, so putting this all together, given the benefits, but also these serious risks, how does someone actually do it right? What are the practical steps for success?
It goes down to meticulous planning. That's non-negotiable. First, focus on variety. Eat a wide range of plant foods. A good goal is aiming for, say, 30 different types of plants per week.
30. Wow, so not just apples and bananas?
Definitely not. Think whole grains, legumes, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, plus all the colorful fruits and vegetables. Really eat the rainbow. Second, prioritize fortified foods. Many plant milks, cereals, nutritional yeast are fortified with things like B12, calcium, vitamin D check labels. And third, consistent supplementation is key, especially B12. And as we said, algae-based omega-3s for EPA, maybe others depending on your diet and blood work.
And maybe getting some help, not just winging it based on blog posts.
Absolutely. Professional guidance is often really valuable. Look, many people embrace veganism for powerful reasons beyond just personal health, ethical concerns about animals, environmental impact.
Reducing your carbon footprint, things like that.
Right. Significant environmental benefits. Promoting animal welfare. These are valid and important motivators. But if you want to connect that to your own long-term health, to truly make it sustainable for you, it demands a deliberate, informed approach. Talking to a doctor, or even better, a registered dietitian who understands vegan nutrition. That can make all the difference in tailoring a plan that works and is safe for you.
So our deep dive today really shows a vegan diet has incredible potential for health, for ethics, for the environment, huge potential. But it's clearly not a magic bullet. It takes knowledge, it takes intention, and sometimes, yeah, getting a bit of expert help.
That sums it up well. A well-planned vegan diet can be incredibly powerful, truly health-promoting, but just adopting the label without the planning, that can turn those potential benefits into serious long-term health risks. It needs respect.
Which leads us to our final thought for you to chew on. What if true sustainability for ourselves and for the planet isn't just about what we choose to eat or not eat, but about how thoughtfully we understand our choices and how mindfully we integrate them into our actual lives?